Hey, it's Mike with Leverage and Services That Scale. Thank you so much for stopping by. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 strategies for marketing your agency services that are totally different than what you see out in the marketplace right now. Not using YouTube ads, not spending a ton of money on Facebook. It's different, and it's exactly why it works. All right, if this is your first time coming across me in one of these videos, I'll just tell you here real quickly, I've been selling to small businesses my entire career. First, I built an IT services business. I started that in Boston and grew it with offices in Boston, Colorado, and Santa Monica. Grew it to multiple 7 figures in recurring revenue, and also made the Inc. 5000 list of fastest growing companies 3 years in a row and sold that for a very nice, successful exit. I then also built a marketing services company working for small businesses into multiple 7 figures, grew that company even faster. And now I've been training other agencies and service businesses how to create scalable and profitable services. I've been doing that for 10 plus years now. So thank you so much for stopping by here and tuning in. I'm going to share with you some strategies that have worked for me in the past. And I actually believe this is the best time for some of these strategies that I'm going to share with you right now. The reason why that I think now is the best time for this is the ways of marketing online have become absolutely flooded and crowded with similar messages, right? I mean, believe it or not, I can remember when AdWords first became a thing, okay? Prior to AdWords, the only way that I got customers was just cold calling. And I can remember when AdWords came out and I was like, man, this is so exciting. You're telling me I can run an ad for a handful of dollars and get somebody to call me or contact me? It was a game changer. It was the most exciting thing in the world. And digital still is the most exciting thing in the world as an entrepreneur. And of course, a lot has changed since then, right? Now we've got YouTube ads, we've got Instagram, and of course, we've got Facebook ads, which have been the bread and butter for so many businesses, including mine, for the last 5 plus years. But it's gotten crowded on those platforms, hasn't it? There are so many people out there teaching to, follow the exact same kind of boilerplate ad techniques to get more agency clients for your services, that there's a lot of agencies that are out there now running the exact same ads with the exact same message. And if you're a prospect in certain markets and certain niches that are popular, you're seeing these same ads and same messages are very close to each other over and over and over again. And you've seen as an advertiser, I'm sure, that prices are going up and effectiveness is going down, which means it's time to change it up, which is why I love these 3 strategies that I'm going to share with you so much. Now, real quick, before we get into the strategies, if this is your first time at my channel, please, I would love it if you would subscribe if you like content, about how to grow your business and how to create more scalable and profitable services so that you can stop trading your time for money and actually enjoy the business that you're building. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video, please like it, share it with somebody that you think would get some benefit from it. And of course, comments and questions down below. I answer them all personally, and I'd love to hear from you. All right, let's go ahead and get into these 3 strategies. Okay, the thing I love about these strategies is that they're old school. They actually create human connection. They actually create experiences for your prospects that set you apart. They demonstrate that you're an expert. They demonstrate that you're a leader in your community, that you know what you're doing from a marketing perspective. And again, best of all, almost nobody in your market is doing this, which is really going to make you stand out. You're going to sell more of your services. You're going to be able to sell, if you're a HighLevel fan like I am, you're going to be able to sell more of those recurring HighLevel accounts that you're looking for. It's just going to make everything work better at your business. And of course, still run those Facebook ads, still run Instagram ads, still be posting on social media. I'm not saying not to do any of that. I'm saying that this is going to make all of that more effective because you're really going to be standing out in your market. The first strategy that I'm talking about here is to hold little local events in your marketplace. And what I'm talking about is just like little lunch and learns or networking events, but not lunch and learns and networking events where you're going to the Chamber of Commerce thing and you're not sure, who's really showing up there and what the quality is. I'm talking about you hosting these events. Okay, this is something I've done very successfully for years, starting all the way back in Boston when I started my IT services business, which was just, hey, let's get 20 of our best prospects and invite them to a really nice lunch at one of the best steakhouses in Boston. Introduce them to each other so that they're getting the benefit of meeting these other CEOs in their communities and creating relationships. Let's buy them a really nice lunch. And then during that lunch, we're going to give them an educational presentation and then, of course, introduce our services at the end. This type of networking event is fantastic because you're taking control. You're inviting who you want to be there. You are now viewed as the leader and the connector, right? You're not somebody who's showing up at a networking event and trying to introduce yourself and shake hands. Nobody feels real comfortable doing that, and they're not fun. You're putting yourself into a position of leadership by hosting these people at this lunch. Now, I've done these where I've charged for them. I've done them where I haven't charged for them. You can do either. It's fine. If you position the value of the fact that they're coming there and they're getting a fantastic lunch and they're networking with other CEOs in the community, you can charge, okay? You can absolutely charge. If you want to position yourself truly as a leader and somebody who can kind of step up and treat these business owners to something really nice, then you cover it. Here's the great deal. If you take 20 CEOs in your market, 20 business owners out to a really, really nice lunch at a steakhouse. Again, this is lunch. This isn't dinner, so I'm not going to be drinking 3 martinis and having dessert and all that good stuff. You're taking them out to a nice lunch. You're going to spend $50 a head, $60 a head. You don't have to spend a ton on expensive room rentals and things like that because this is a small group. So you can find a restaurant where you can just say, hey, give me a nice table where I can see 20 people, okay? It doesn't have to be a big fancy thing where you have to have a big fancy AV setup and stuff like that. You can do this at a really reasonable budget. So let's say you spend $1,000 or $1,200 or something like that. I'll spend $1,000 on Facebook ads in a blink, and I won't even be exactly sure what I got out of it. Versus in an event like this, you get 20 business owners in the room that are your ideal prospects. You're having lunch with them. You're leading them through a presentation. Let's say you have some very affordable package services like I teach people how to sell using HighLevel that are $497 a month. You sell 2 of those to those 20, okay? 2 people sign up for a $497 package. You've already made your $1,000 back. But I can tell you from experience, you can close 40% of that room. So let's just say you close 50%. You're an excellent salesperson. Now you've closed half of that room, 10 people at $497 each, and that's monthly recurring. So you're talking about $5,000 a month in monthly recurring that you just got from that $1,000 or $1,200 or $1,500 investment. It is really easy to make these work, to turn into revenue, and again, to really differentiate yourself and position yourself as a leader. Do one of these a month. One of these a month, and you will have such crazy momentum by the end of the year, everything will be working better at your business. Okay, so that's strategy number 1. Strategy number 2 is to do some sort of giveaway or contest or sweepstakes that you make a big deal of in your marketplace. So let me give you a specific example that I did that was very, very successful. Again, in my IT services business, technology can be really expensive for small businesses. If you've got a 15-person business and all of your computers are old, you need to refresh everything, you're talking thousands of dollars per employee to get everything, purchased and then set up and all that good stuff. It can become really expensive really fast. So a lot of businesses hold off and don't do those things. A lot of businesses don't do website design for the same reason, right? Or get a new telephone system. So if you can offer small businesses in your marketplace to do that for them for free as a grand prize of a sweepstakes or a giveaway in your community, that is huge. You will get a ton of press, a ton of visibility. This is exactly what I did in the marketplace. I offered to do a complete technology makeover for one, lucky small business. And then, of course, that's expensive to do. Okay, our grand prize was actually worth $50,000. So the way that we did that was we got other businesses to participate because they sponsored the event that we were doing. So we went to these other businesses, a bank, an equipment financing company, a telecom firm locally, right? All these businesses that have good sized budgets. And we said, hey, look, we're going to do this big marketing campaign for small businesses here in the community. We're going to get a ton of buzz. We're going to do this amazing thing for one lucky winner. All right. We'll let you guys sponsor it and put your logo all over all the marketing that we're doing so that you can be associated, with doing this great thing for small businesses in the community. We were able to sell enough sponsorship to offset all of our costs of doing that grand prize giveaway for those businesses. And we were, of course, the title sponsor on the event, and we generated thousands of leads in our marketplace from doing that, and ended up signing on a ton of business from the companies that didn't win, but now had a very favorable opinion of our services. Okay, so you don't have to do something on as big of a scale as I did, but you could do a website makeover. You could do a social media makeover for a small business. That would probably cost you next to nothing. It would really just be your time and energy, but that will showcase your talents, and it will give you the ability to create a lot of buzz around your agency in that marketplace, in your marketplace. Okay, so that's strategy number 2. Strategy number 3 is one that I absolutely love. Again, if you use HighLevel, which I believe is the #1 platform for agencies selling to small businesses to be using right now, this really showcases the capabilities of HighLevel in a way that makes it very easy to then sell HighLevel to the businesses that you connect with. Okay, let me share with you what it is. This was developed by my good friend, a member of my community who has been running an agency for 15 years or so. His name is Tim Fandrick, and it's a local scavenger hunt concept. Okay, you've probably seen these in your marketplace in some way or another. There's a lot of different ways that you can do this, which is one of the reasons I love it so much. But the concept is, just in general, that you're going to promote a bunch of local businesses in your marketplace by doing a scavenger hunt where potential customers in your marketplace are going to be going around to these various businesses, getting clues that's going to take them to the next business. And at each one of these businesses, there's going to be some sort of promotional offer. So they're going around to these different businesses and getting, again, some sort of promotional offer. They're having fun. And you have, again, some sort of grand prize for whoever wins the scavenger hunt. Okay, so you can get hundreds of people participating in these, particularly if you work with businesses like restaurants and bars and things like that. People love these bar crawl scavenger hunt types of things where they're going around to different bars, they're getting a drink special or an appetizer special, but they're participating in this game. It's just a fun way for them to get around to some new restaurants and bars and try out some different things and do something cool with their friends. So these are actually really, really fun. And the cool thing is with HighLevel, you can automate this entire process using text messages so that all the clues that people are getting and responding to are via text message. So if they text you back into your HighLevel account, the answer to a certain clue, your system will then know, HighLevel will know to send the next clue out to that customer to help them get to the next bar or restaurant or whatever type of business that you're promoting. So you can set this up so it's all completely automated. And now think about that. You are now building, let's say, this local bar crawl or this local restaurant crawl scavenger hunt thing that is your agency's marketing vehicle, right? You've got this fun thing that you're promoting out in the marketplace. You're getting then, let's say, 25 different local businesses signed up to participate, to be stops in the scavenger hunt. You're driving customers to all of those businesses, and you're making money doing this. You sell sponsorship, you sell access to the actual scavenger hunt for the customers. So maybe they pay $10 a ticket to participate. You sell to the local businesses that are going to participate, some sort of modest fee for being one of the businesses that all of these customers are going to. And then you're marketing it like crazy, again, with your brand on it. You're showcasing the capabilities of HighLevel the whole time via the whole text message system that we've created. And now you have a very easy way to introduce those HighLevel services to each of those businesses that are participating. It's a really, really awesome, fun way to get your agency out there and demonstrate that you know how to do creative marketing without just running the same old ads or doing the same old cold calls or same cold email campaigns that every other agency is doing. Okay, marketing is about differentiating yourself. And these are all incredibly effective strategies that most people just aren't paying attention to anymore because they're not sexy digital ads, but they all work, okay? Those are 3 great strategies that you can put to use right away with your agency. Pick one, do all 3, whatever it is. And if you'd like more details specifically on this scavenger hunt strategy using HighLevel, we've got a whole training and system put in place on how to do this. Put a link here below. So if you want to check that out, you can. But again, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you coming over here to the channel and tuning into this. If you'd like more information like this, please subscribe to my channel. And again, like, share this video, and any comments or questions that you have, leave them down below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on a future video.